2 years ago. He's been a big fan of the tournament ever since, and that's why it keeps coming back every single time.
He's very supportive. I like this Game Boy skin they got on Zetterburn.
Yes. So we have Attomi, it's player 1 here, playing Maypul, and then Nose is playing the Zetterburn, it's player 3. So,
like it.
Fortunately, being almost like an indie game, Dan has had the insight of the tournament scene and able to build all of this in there. So as you see right now, they're starting off in tournament mode in the game, which is going to put all your stages on basic, which removes all the stage hazards, and starts off with 5 stages with convenient striking options available to start your tournament games, and with built-in best of 3 in the game itself.
It's one button to strike down to one stage, which they've done already, so now the only thing remaining is the ethereal gates.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it.
Yes. So we're probably going to start seeing like some zoning here coming out, like a little bit of long range play for both players, but they don't care. That's not what I expected. I wanted them to feel each other out, but no, this is the kind of action we need to see though.
You know, so Maypul's the mark for death character. Maypul wants to get those leaves orbiting you because if she does, then if she can hit you with one of her smash attacks, it kind of binds you up, it paralyzes you briefly.
Okay.
So Zetter doesn't want to be leafed up, but similarly, Maypul really doesn't want to be on fire, both because that's just uncomfortable, and because when Maypul is on fire, if you see Zetter hit a smash attack, it's going to hit with just like that. It's going to hit with incredibly magnified power.
So something I noticed there during the first talk is that, can you explain the leaf, that kind of, the plant that gets planted by Maypul on the stage? So what happens when that's on the field?
So what I believe the plant can be detonated, and the plant also, I think, does something if they're marked. I'm pretty sure it can bind them up like a landmine if they're marked for nature.
I'm also seeing it's like a hurt box every now and then, but
yeah, the opposing player can take it out.
Got it.
The weakness of all leaf boys. Now we see in Rivals of Aether, in freefall you can still wall jump, so you'll see players do some pretty interesting off-stage play, because they can get real risky, going to freefall, like up B, wall jump up B.
Yeah, and then when they're doing that kind of recovery, the opponent does have to be ready to get that edge guard, because since there is no ledge grabbing, it's kind of easy to edge guard, but it keeps for a very aggressive play.
Nose is really in control of this so far.
Oh yes.
He's just running all over.
He has the full type advantage.
He does have the type advantage.
Yep.
See right there, and he parries the plant, which frees up Maypul.
Yep. So when you saw Maypul go into like the darkened stage or kind of like crouch on the ground, that's how you knew that basically you have about I don't know, maybe 20 frames or so to kind of get a good smash attack in there.
Ooh, that was such a nice read on the wall jump there to get that KO finally, but it was a struggle. Like you saw Maypul fight for that KO, but Zetter just had to light him up once. I think that's the problem that he's having.
I love seeing the matchup knowledge here by Nose when he's playing against the Maypul, because every single time that plant is on the field, he's ready to parry it immediately. Like,
right for it.
It's almost like he'll go near it to go parry on purpose. And it almost makes me wonder, like, maybe should Attomi like not be using that as much, because it's gonna be like, I don't know, it's stage control, but it's also kind of opening him up for those parries.
I mean, I feel like in a way you put the plant down, and then Attomi or Nose has the chance to go parry it, but he only really has a chance if it's already in your way.
Yes.
And again, what a good read of the dash for that KO.
So this is our first game on stream, so let's go over the format a little bit. So these are best of 3 games.
Best of 3.
So 3 stock. No, this round robin. It would have been double elimination. It wasn't going to at first, but instead we get to see more matches on stream.
Which is good. It's a good thing, I'd say. I'd call that a win.
Oh yes. So here we go. It looks like
if I'm Attomi, I want more space, because Zetter was in his face the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And we got more space. Perfect.
Tons of space, tons of platforms. Yeah. So, all right. So this game, we talked a lot about Maypul last game. So let's look at Zetterburn a little bit more. So he's one of the original starting characters of the game, kind of as like your standard fox wolf kind of hybrid from Smash. Like you'll see like a lot of like he has a shine going on. He does have a projectile too. And then the fire, as Yanni mentioned earlier, is he can set his opponents on fire, and when they are on fire, his smash attacks do additional knockback and maybe damage them. I forgot.
I think it's just knockback. I'm pretty sure. That was actually a really good recovery by Attomi to have the presence of mind to do that diagonal up air dodge.
Yes.
Maypul's off stage. If Maypul doesn't have the opponent marked, she has a hard time recovering. When the opponent is marked, nice twofer there. When the opponent is marked for Maypul, she can up B and sort of reel herself into the opponent. But if the opponent's not marked, then her recovery is just a quick dash upwards. It's not very effective. So we'll see offstage Maypul kind of struggle.
Yeah, so Maypul was able to mix up the recovery really well right there, whereas Nose here with Zetterburn, it's kind of just like your standard like short little Firebird kind of recovery. However, you're seeing that like when he recovered on the right earlier, he had an option to either go to the platform or from the stage, but then Attomi was able to kind of redirect correctly going to the platform. So there's still options.
That was such a good wrap, and he almost gets the KO, but not quite. Now, I think we're seeing pretty much the opposite of the last game where Attomi's pulling ahead and almost has his full stock.
Yep. Keeping away really well.
And he got that parry. So parry on projectiles instead of staggering it on many projectiles will actually just reflect it. And it seems like he got that off.
And I believe that's how Attomi got caught on fire a moment ago, too.
I believe so.
I'm sorry, nose. Yeah.
Yeah. That was such crazy spacing for that down tilt.
Attomi's doing an amazing job just kind of running around, and it's like kind of almost like a circle camping sort of a strat here. By like as soon as like nose is starting to corner them, he gets around.
The wrap up to the whip again.
Yes, 3-1 stocks is a completely different story this game, which is great. Exactly what Attomi needs, but it makes me wonder how game 3 might go.
Okay, so
if there is a game 3,
he's starting the process. He's starting the process
yes.
here. Now you see that quick little shine actually has all the functionalities of a shine. Also lights you on fire.
Yes. Oh, it does everything. It shines, it puts on fire. Yeah, so a lot of the fire element moves that Zetterburn has is going to set the opponent on fire, whether it be like, such as the little fire projectile, the shine.
Even his back air.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a wrap? That's a wrap! Get it?
Take Maypul's Vine Whip and wrap it up because it's game 3!
Oh no.
Sorry, I need all those one-line zingers for my commentary.
Listen, I'm trying to keep it brief here. Alright, so where are we going in game 3? I know if this is Zet's pick, Nose controlled the game as long as Attomi had nowhere to run. Nose was in total control the entire time, and it was only after the space opened up. So we're going to see tiny stage, no platforms.
Oh, this is perfect. He's able to corner them now.
This is Danger City. This is Danger City for Maypul. Oh, but
you call it Danger City, I call it Final Destination. So anyway, yeah. So basically, when Nose is Zetterburn is going to be getting up into Attomi's Maypul there in the corner, it's going to give Attomi way less options to kind of escape out of the corner there, and you're going to be able to see like 1, fire conversions way more, and 2, like, what's Attomi going to do? Jump over him? He's just going to give him an up air.
He's just doing these big full hops and like making him guess. I like it. And you see that up B to wall jump, but it doesn't quite get him back safely. That was almost such a sick catch, but oh, he managed to get the crest.
Seeing a close game so far. It's going honestly a little bit better than I imagined.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Nose kind of keep up that aggressive game, but it still can go either way.
Forward air. Let's go.
That's nice.
That was super clean.
I want to see this conversion right here. Get the kill out of it. No. Ah, so close.
I think he wanted down air than some kind of KO off that, but that just didn't quite happen.
Flashy at least.
It was very flashy.
He's on fire.
Oh, that's nice. That got him. Just with the edge of the palm there, a little tap. This is so much more even than any of the games we saw before.
Exactly, yes. This could be the quote-unquote grand finals, so may say. They are both very skilled players. I'm glad that we have them here at Youmacon.
They are.
Ooh, beautiful.
That fire.
Oh, okay,
good DI to limit, though.
So it looks like the parry is also disabling the plant a little bit, and then it's going to kill it there. So
it seems like it.
It's going to force Attomi to play another one, which is extra frames.
Such a good wrap. Now, I like what Attomi's doing, because he knows when Nose is coming down. Oh, but is that a fire forward smash?
I believe so.
Yeah, Attomi's catching him, and he's coming down with that fire palm thing. He's seeding him every time.
There's only so many options you have.
It's true.
Ah, I want to see more damage out of that.
Attomi's going to steal this out quick, because we've seen how this goes.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen exactly how
there
this
goes the end of the stage with that down air. Could be coming out soon.
Oh, no. This is getting out of control real fast.
Honestly, the parries by Attomi, though, have been really on point with the projectiles. I love it. It's made Nose kind of, like, wary of using the projectiles more often than I think we usually use them.
Nose just has him open up, and I think he knows it.
Nose knows it.
Then he got him.
Yes.
That's it. Very nice KO there. So that's going to be the set to Nose.
Yes.